and make sure we're good. We have new windshield wipers on the car. We have plenty of windshield washer solvent. So I haven't driven this Jeep in about 2 years. It's a little bit higher than I'm used to. I have a SRT Grand Cherokee. So that's an all-wheel drive monster, but that's being serviced. We're putting a supercharger on there and some nitrous. So I usually go to McDonald's in the morning. Good luck here, good coffee, nice people. So we're gonna get in line. If you have questions, you go ahead and put it in. Customer service is really important. And once you get your license, people who take care of you, you tend to come back over and over and over. This Jeep has auto shut off, which does save fuel. It's got about 118,000 miles. Hey, Merry Christmas. How you doing today? What is going on, T? T, did you get any snow? We have a lot of snow. We have about 5 inches of snow. First snowfall. Thank you for the thumbs up. People are driving crazy, act like they don't know how to drive out here. So we're going to take the main surface streets today, and then this afternoon we'll take the expressway back. I got up an hour early, and then I still have time to get where I'm going. Had to load up the vehicle, got a presentation, got an opportunity to make a deal with the AI firm, and we're just trying to get the company to grow. Also, I'm looking at to expand into some other marketing opportunities. So I'm ready, excited, and we're just trying to be safe. This vehicle has automatic all-wheel drive. There's snow mode. Just flurries here. Okay, we got dumped on last night, as you can tell.
Welcome back. Will you be using the mobile app today?
Give me 1 second.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I need a number 2, please, large, with the coffee, 1 cream, large ice water, and then an extra sausage muffin, and that'll be it.
An extra sausage muffin?
Yes. And throw in an apple pie, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Your total is going to be $12.31. First window, please.
Thank you. I'm always appreciative, but also I had a couple clients yesterday. We had to go get gas, go through drive-through. They almost hit the building. They had those slides on, those foam shoes. I really don't want clients to drive in those type of shoes because they're just going to hit a car. So what I've learned is if you're going to have slides on or foam shoes, or people don't wear the right shoes. And if you don't wear the right shoes, you're going to end up crashing. So I am not trying to be in an accident where we hit the building, hit a gas pump. I've never had a student hit a gas pump. We came very close. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Winter time. We're getting ready.
So,
Yeah, ready.
my dogs are going to be in shock when they go out this morning.
Yes.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And then, like I said, I'm in my daughter's Grand Cherokee. There's something wrong with the transfer case. Now, I have a SRT, the big one with the Hemi. We had that rebuilt because I guess my son was doing all-wheel drive burnouts. He thought I didn't catch him, but he was doing this all-wheel drive burnouts undefeated. But the transfer case had to be rebuilt. That was about $4,000. And as you know, there's a part shortage, availability, and if you don't know someone, you're going to be stuck. So my vehicle was in the shop like about 5 months, and it was terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, move up. So I'm just trying to take your time, get set. I feel fairly safe. I have a lot of time, so I'm just trying to be patient here. And I'm taking you behind the scenes. I like to get breakfast every day, get set, and then not try to get killed by people or kill people. I try to take my time, and a lot of people will agree. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yep. And your straws in the bag.
I appreciate the great service.
Drive carefully.
Yes, thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
All right. And yeah, it's real out here. So if you don't drive carefully, you switch. Now, my old transfer case, every time I would go around a corner, the rear end would lock and it would hitch. So basically, it was the transfer case. The clutches were locking and unlocking. All right, so we're at the bottom of the driveway. I'm looking for a gap, and this auto stop kind of throws me off a little bit. It's definitely, yeah, you can hear it. Whoa, boy, I'm sliding a little bit, did a little drifting. That's not in the lesson today, but we have done drift recovery, right? And speaking a couple years ago, when it was really cold in Chicago, a lot of Teslas were stranded because of the cold. When it's really cold, they lose range. Now, we do plan to get a Tesla. I am in the process of putting together a grant. Either we're going to do a nonprofit or a profit, and I'm going to slow down real easy. Because people act crazy. They don't know how to drive. So I'm going to come up real easy. But I do want to put together this business to teach adults, adult ed, adults, the 18 to 29 and up, teach them how to drive, pick them up, get them to Secretary of State, and also do social emotional at the elementary, middle, high school level. So I'll be meeting someone, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, a group of people to put my proposal together. So I'm really excited about that because social emotional mental health is really important. And this particular age group that listens to this content, that elementary through 24, 25, teen suicide is real. So I'm just being real. Oranges and blueberry. Hey, you're eating good. Definitely. Social emotional and teen suicide is real. So we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation about this because the struggle is real. And by me being an educator, I see it all the time. Unfortunately, a lot of the bad things. But I'm really trying to be positive and help people. All right, here we go. I'm going to take the major thoroughfare today because a lot of these people, drivers, they just drive crazy. So this should be a good view for you, hopefully. Hopefully you can see it pretty nice. And I don't hear the transfer case clicking. Sometimes there are warning lights on here. It could be a sensor. It could be low flood. Hopefully, this is a lighter weight vehicle. The Grand Cherokee SRT has that Hemi and that torque. And then when we sprayed the nitrous, we might have damaged or broke the transfer case. So I'm not sure yet, but we'll have to get it checked out. So we're in this major thoroughfare. I wonder what the tire pressure is. This particular vehicle, you can check all of the vitals. Yeah, it's not pulling. I thought it was pulling, but the rear tires are definitely low. The front tires, they're good. Oh, I'm drifting a little bit. But I'm trying to get to corporate early, get set up. I got this presentation today. I always like to be prepared and not wait until the last second. I actually started preparing on Friday. I got the conference room set up, objectives on the board, so when a new client comes in, they'll understand exactly. It's taking my time. And for a lot of beginners, I had a young man almost rearing the car. He just didn't understand. I said, "You're going too fast." He almost rearing the car. It was a Prius. I told him, "Slow down." He looked at me sideways. I said, "You have to slow down or I'm not going to drive you." Okay? So I don't have to drive anybody. I'm just being real with you. Yesterday it was fine out here. Now we got all this snow. I'm trying to drive in a group. A lot of people are going to get stranded today because I try to tell my young adults, you got to do your maintenance, batteries, windshield wipers. No one listens to me. Then when your car doesn't start, you want to cry. Can you help me? If I go too fast, I'm going to hit telephone pole. it is a real beautiful picture, you gotta admit. I'm trying to look ahead, because if I slam brakes, I'm gonna slide across the road. I don't want to do that. You see how slow everyone's moving, how intentional. All right, they're cutting out the bus. That's stupid. We do driver's ed year round, and I've had cars break down in the wintertime, heaters not work, cars not work. And you need to be doing your maintenance, batteries, antifreeze, windshield washer solvent, tires. The tires are the most important thing. They separate you from the ground. I like the snow and ice because it's the equalizer. People who drive stupid and clown around, they're going to end up losing control. People who are good drivers, I'm going to go through with caution. These cars are a little too close for me. What this car's doing, get in the lane, man. That's a little too close for me, bro. Man, hit on that last second stop, and I don't like those. This thing's got a little torque steer. Trying to take my time, go right up to the stop line. Also, this area is notorious for a lot of pedestrians who will come out, and people will walk right out in front of you. I've also learned with all the layoffs, because of AI, anything can be replaced. So I have a resume on Indeed, and I always have a second or third gig. My dad always said to have a second or third gig, boy. So yeah, I was looking for jobs. You know, I'm in that $80,000 to $145,000 range. Good benefit package. I don't need that much. But you got to have education. Whatever you're passionate about, follow up with that. Don't worry about what people say. Like my daughter, for example, she had a breakout real estate video that has 7,000 views on it. And this person's driving crazy. So, what's that knocking noise? You know you hear that knocking noise. This guy's acting crazy. So this is what I'm talking about. This fool to the right is just driving crazy, man. And this truck's making this knocking noise. But what I'm saying is, if you make content that attracts people, and it's about interest, it's not about the AI, it's not about the algorithm, you'll get views. So she made a real estate video that popped off, got 7,000 views. I told her, double down, make more content. She's in the real estate market, so good content is important. And they have Content Monday. I swear that person in that white truck is just acting a fool. So, and that's what those people are. You see them in that white truck, or that Traverse, that's flying, cutting everyone off. It's not that serious. But when you're late like that, you drive like a fool, man. She got fluid in here. Let's get this window heated up again. That's winter washer solvent that you see being put on the window. And you want to drive in the grooves of the road. When you're out here driving, you want to drive in the grooves of the road. This is the first major snowfall, and a lot of drivers crash their beautiful cars because they go too fast, they don't increase their stopping distance. We want to take our time and have a light, steady pedal pressure. A lot of adults and teens just don't understand that, and then they panic. I'm not trying to be involved in a panic situation. I'm trying to be that smart defensive driver. And just trying to get out here. I have to be critical of other drivers because I teach people how to drive, but yet I don't. What is that? You see how they're driving? Wow. Look at that. I want you to see that. That's an erratic lane changer. And they're going to cause an accident. And by you seeing this, you get a chance to see real life out here. And that's what I want you to see. I'm not going to lie to you and put random stuff in. You know, it gets hard to see. You're trying to clean your window. People acting like a fool. You just got to calm down, because that same person's going to cause a crash. What I've learned, just get up early. I used to be that person. Get over. I used to be that person, but I'm not anymore because I leave early. You see how much solvent I'm using, right? And I'm really trying to keep good space, good speed, because we're going to have black ice. So I'm going to get over. And you'll see a lot of these people in these F350s and 250s. They're balling out too. You're ready to drift sideways. Lifted my foot off the gas, keeping good space. We're going to be getting on the expressway in a moment. So I'm just trying to mentally prepare. We're still very early to corporate, so that's good. I'm just trying to back off again. Trying to keep space. I have a scanner. Oh yeah, yes. I was crazy the last couple. We heard sirens this morning while I was getting up. I was working out in the basement, benching 570, running a quarter mile on the treadmill. Yes, very. And there's an app that you can use. Now I'm being careful. I'm getting over to the inside right here because this is Zipper Merge 101. This is the Zipper Merge 101. Okay. So I'm just trying to take my time, and no one's gonna cut off that tanker truck up there. That'd be stupid. But you're gonna have drivers that are gonna do that. I'm a early merger, right? And we're not trying to clown around. I'd rather have good speed and good space. Early on in my career, a lot of my begin drivers cannot make that move. They cannot merge properly. So I just had us get over early. And I'm just getting over. See, I got over. I don't have to worry about it. Done. And then you can see for yourself about merging and how slick it is. And the most common type of collision is a rear end or side swipe. Yes, we are getting more roundabouts as time goes on. And I took clients through those single and double roundabouts. In the county over, we have a huge one. In fact, one of my clients went around twice because she got confused. I'm getting out to this first lane and bam. Woo. So you can see the energy out here, and I'm trying not to go real crazy. This doesn't have a big Hemi in it, but it's got this high torque V6. It's got some. That's not my what? I must not use. This car makes some different sounds, man. It sounds like the window's open, but it's not. So I'm just trying to keep good speed and good space. Our county does a good job of cleaning roads. So we're trying to be very deliberate and intentional and not crash. Like automotive body shops make a lot of money on that first snowfall because people drive crazy. So we're just trying to hold our speed. Oh, I'm gonna get over it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Shit. Excuse my language. Sorry about that. Thought that car was going to go over and there was going to be a huge backup. I'm real, so I'll keep it real with you guys. I'll try to edit that out. But I'm watching for backups. And I remember a short time ago, I used to be scared to pass semi trucks. Get out of those no zones, left side, right side, front and back. One time I went to Wisconsin for this automotive turbo meeting. And I remember my van, the wipers were done. I don't know how I did not crash. Ice and snow reduced speed. Crashes 2 times as likely. True that. But it wasn't meant for me. We drove to Wisconsin. I got lost. My van barely made it back. The tie rod end almost broke off. God was with me. And you've ever driven a broke down car or truck before? I've been there. Barely starts in the morning, your hands freeze, your feet freeze, and it's not very fun. So I don't want those things to happen to me or anyone. So we got to stay on top of maintenance. And I'm going to get over. They steal those Cadillac trucks a lot. The 96 Buick, okay. I know, I've been where you've been. I've been where you've been. And this curve is dangerous. Let me slow down. I'm going too fast. So I'm just lifting my foot, being very intentional. My daughter's truck is pretty nice. Leather interior, fully loaded, except for the sunroof, trailer hitch. This thing is nice. I would drive this till the wheels drop off, but she's doing her real estate thing. She is driving the wife's Traverse this morning, 2025. So this has got to be taken to the shop. So they sent me in the death trap. And if it breaks down, you know, I know how to get to work. But she's traveling all over, you know, doing her real estate. She wrote 3 offers yesterday. And then her video popped off on social media. So I'm telling her, double down, change the title, do some videos. She did a beautiful walkthrough video. I'm going to link the video in. And it was really nice. Got 7,000 views. And I told her, make more content like that. Go live, do a podcast about real estate. A lot of people can't afford a home or have a low credit rating, or it takes a couple years out, get your credit rating up, pay your debt down. You got to get proof of income, and a lot of people just don't qualify. And a lot of people want a $300,000 to $400,000, $500,000 home, but they just don't have the funds. And you don't want to be house broke. You know, our house is about $320K. You know, you want to live within your means, be safe. And then a lot of young people in their 20s, around 25 or 27, that's you're like, man, I need to move out. I'm tired of mom and dad. Not tired of them, but I want to do my own thing, you know, have people over, whatever. And then you start thinking about moving out. But schools are not educating young people about finance. And, you know, this is why I want to do that nonprofit, to help people how to drive, help with social emotional. And maybe I could partner with my daughter about home ownership. I'm waiting for them to use a blinker. Yeah, me too. Me too. For a long time, I had a 72 Chevy Malibu. I had a SS. You don't love this, but they stole it. One of my first videos on this platform, I had a 2008 SS Trailblazer LS2 Corvette engine, all-wheel drive, black. My brother said, "You got a high-performance vehicle. You need to, get the club and get a kill switch." I didn't listen to him. A year later, when I was in the metro area, they stole it. One of my first videos, and I'll have to find it, update it. They stole my SS Trailblazer. I was heartbroken. My princess said, "Come here, come here." And they showed me the video. They had a regular stock Trailblazer after the kindergarten teacher brought the kids out, not too far from here. And then they broke the column, less than 10 seconds, pushed it out, and it was gone. Okay, we had E-fans on there, set up for nitrous, dual exhaust Flowmasters. It was a nice muscle vehicle, and they just don't make those vehicles like that anymore. So every now and then you see those SS Trailblazers. I would love to have one as like a backup vehicle, my beater. So yes, now I'm really lucky. Usually it's really packed up here, but that broke my heart. And oh, you see this ice? See, if I would have kept going, I would have crashed. And this is a crossover. The bridge freezes first. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then I had an 87 IROC Z 5-speed. Man, that thing was fast, but I blew it through transmission every couple of years because the T5 is not a racing transmission. Then we sent it out to Liberty. They pro shifted second and third, but then it sounded like a crash box. So it wasn't real fun. We had electrical fire caught on fire, and the insurance company paid that off. But also, yes. Oh, they don't have any cross. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to take my time. Okay, and people do not stop here. We don't stop. I gotta pull up, so I gotta drop off a package. Get ready for my presentation, man. Oh, it's very slick out here. It is. So look, we saw a reel. I told you about my SS Trailblazer. I told you how serious things can be and are. What am I going to do? I'm going to stop right here. And then I got to carry this stuff out to the door because I don't want to slip and fall and crack my head. But I want you to subscribe to the channel. We'll do more videos like this. We'll do an afternoon driving video. I'm going to talk about the flock cameras here because that's a real situation, a privacy concern. I want to thank all of you. I really enjoyed it. Subscribe, bell notification. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.